welcome to your monthly reading for February the 2023. Let's have a look at what energies are around you this month, or what messages Spirit has for you. We have Bee Spirit, sweet results await. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Nine of Cups. It's interesting, these nines. We have Leader, and we have Evolution as additional information for the reading. So the tarot here is how the energies are likely to play out, or a bit of a timestamp, so a card for each week of the month. So Leo, your overall energy is Bee Spirit, and it says sweet results await. I'm also really drawn to the 7. If you know a little bit about numerology, we are actually working a 7 this year. So basically it's the 2023. If you add all that up, it and keep breaking it down, it comes to a 7. So, and the 7 is a real spiritual. It's, to me, it's getting aligned with all that is. And I feel with this Bee Spirit and these sweet results await, I find it's through your hard work, Leo, because the bee is, you know, we say busy bee, don't we? Bees are busy. I don't see them as frantic, like I don't see them as working hard and not smart. They've just got the things that they need to do, and they just do them. And I feel, because this is the Bee Spirit, and because of the word sweet results await, I really feel that through the work you've been doing, you're actually going to get really good results. Now, I like how they say sweet results. And I know that's probably a play on words because it's the Bee Spirit, and you know, they make honey and that's sweet. So I see that there's obviously a play on words here. But I like the word sweet because to me it makes it feel more worthy, more it's not just great results, it's sweet. So when, you know, it's kind of like, I'm almost getting a sense of nurturing. It's I don't know exactly how I'm trying to say this, but it's not just good results. Sweet results is like made for you. These results are because of the work that you have done. These results are because of the energy. And I want to say the love as well, because I'm really getting a sense with this 7 that the work has been twofold. The work has been physically doing things in your outer reality, but also working on that inner self as well. So it's kind of like that kind of energy is really bringing you results. We also see that in the tarot, Leo. You know, in the final week, or the final energy, it's the 9 of Cups, and that is real fulfillment. Yes, there's still the 10 of Cups to come, but this is success and achievement. The person is sitting on like a hard stool, so it's saying it's not a time to get comfortable. You don't want to stay here, but there's a sense of taking a moment to see how far you've come and what you've achieved, and be proud of yourself. Give yourself recognition. I really feel with the tarot, I really feel that, like with the 3 of Cups, I feel it's community, whatever that means to you. So your family can be your community, your colleagues can be your community, the wider community can be your community, your friends. When I use the word community here, I want to use the people that you interact with, the people that you give and receive with. And they don't necessarily have to be really close, but there's this exchange of energy, there's this exchange of service. And I'm really getting this sense of give and receive. You know, with going back to this bee spirit, it's very much like the beekeeper. You know, the beekeeper you'd think, oh, the bee gives everything. The bee is such hard working and then it gives its honey. And yes, but if you put a hive in the middle of nothing where there is no food for the bee, there's nothing. They will die and they certainly won't produce anything. So in order for the bee to do its bit, somebody else needs to have done its own. So they either need to put the bee, I'm talking about like a working hive, not just a hive out in nature, but a beekeeper's hive. You know, the beekeeper has to plant the flowers. So there is something there for the bees to collect, the pollen for the bees to collect. So there's this sense of give and take. And that's what I'm really feeling with this Three of Cups. I'm really feeling this shared, almost like a shared goal, and everybody does its bit towards it. Now, Leo, if this doesn't really resonate with you, if you're not really part of a community, or you're finding yourself more alone these days, and you don't have and this doesn't have to be a big circle of friends or colleagues, but if you find that that part of it doesn't apply, then I'm really seeing this card as body, soul and mind, and how you're aligning those. So take that as it resonates, Leo. If you're really out in the world and you've got, you know, circles of friends and colleagues and family, and, you know, it'll be a way that you all contribute towards a common goal. If not, this is you. And this is your mind, your soul, your body coming together to align you with more, I want to say, Leo. And when I mean more, I don't mean more as in bigger. So I don't mean more as in a flashier car, a bigger house, a more prestigious job or things like that. I mean something more aligned with you, something bigger, as in something where there's probably more people that are going to benefit from it. But it really is guiding you to more than what you have right now, maybe more than what you believe in right now, more than you can even imagine right now. So there's this real sense of achieving something for you, because the Nine of Cups is very much an individual card, like very much an independent card, where you are independent. You have achieved what you've achieved through your hard work. It's that kind of card, and you deserve the success and everything that comes with that hard work, a bit like the bee spirit. But I feel that in your reading, because the bee spirit is here and because the Three of Cups is here, I'm seeing it that the work that you are doing, or the work that you have done or will be doing, depending on how this applies to you, Leo, I feel it's for a bigger picture good. So the bee goes out and it collects pollen on its own. It doesn't, you know, it's not like one bee loads the pollen onto another bee and they work together. No, but they all bring it back to the one hive. So there is a still sense of the work that it's doing, it's for a greater good. It's for more than itself. And I feel a sense of that in this Nine of Cups because of this. So you might be doing the work alone, but there'll be a benefit to more people than just you. And then we have the two middle cards. So the second and the third week, or just the middle energies as they're likely to play out. And you have the Two of Pentacles and you have the Nine of Wands. And really with these, I really just want to say that, and again, timeline as in where you are on your journey will be different for all of you, Leo. This is a general reading. Some of you are at the beginning, some of you in the middle, some of you are towards the end. So I'm going to say it using the three different tenses. So for some of you, it's all the unknowns that you've been through. You've stood firm and you're here. You're about to get your reward. For others of you, it's like keep going through this turmoil, through the uncertainty, through feeling really emotional and unbalanced. Hold on to your goal. Hold on to the vision that you had. This person here is holding the Ace of Wands. Now the Ace of Wands is a gift from the universe, and the wands are aligned with your purpose. They're aligned with your soul, with your passion, with what really fuels you. So there's a sense of through the unknown. If you're Leo, if you're in the stage of where you just don't know what the hell's going on, you've got choices and you're not sure of these choices that you're making, and you're feeling like you're all over the place, just hold on, because this Nine of Wands, all these wands behind him, it's like the battles that he's won. And that's, you know, a metaphor, but this is like all the things that you have gone through, Leo, that have taught you something, that has made you evolved, it made you grow, it's made you understand or helped you understand yourself better. It's made things clearer for you. At the end of this, you are going to be so much more clearer than at the beginning of this, or as you're going through this. And for some of you, you might just be at this stage where the turmoil has settled, but you're kind of just a bit worn out. You're kind of just going, oh my gosh, I've been through so much. I'm tired. Maybe, Leo, you've lost a bit of that Leo confidence. You might be feeling that I'm not sure if I did the right thing. I'm not sure if I'm holding on to the right thing anymore. This Nine of Wands is here to take a pause. If you're on the ground, it's going to help you slowly get to your knees, then to one knee until you can stand again. If you're standing, then take the time to just regroup. So I'm really seeing, Leo, in this month for February, there's a real sense of you're either in turmoil, like in this uncharted waters, in this time of real uncertainty, of second guessing yourself, or you're in this energy of just going, oh my gosh, I'm getting the word, oh my gosh, I survived. You know, you've made it to the other end. And this is where you collect the wisdom of the lessons that you've learned. Give yourself time to regroup, give yourself time to assimilate everything, to bring everything together. And I do believe, Leo, there are a few of you that are actually at this Nine of Cups, where you're starting to see the rewards coming in. You're starting to see of what service this will or has been to people. Some of you might be getting to here, and this is where, you know, you lick your wounds, you pick yourself up, dust yourself off, look at everything that you've learned, look at what worked, look at what didn't work, look at who you are now. Are your values still the same? Are you still the same? I can pretty much guarantee, Leo, you won't be. So figure out who you are now. What has this Ace of Wands, has it altered at all? It's almost like, do I need to change direction? Where do I go from here? And I feel that that will bring about your purpose. It'll bring about how you will or have become of service to more than you. And because this is the Nine of Cups, the service will be to others. So, and when I say service, I mean the benefit will be for others. But because this is the Nine of Cups, the benefit is also, you will reap the benefits. And that's really important. So it doesn't matter where you find yourself now, Leo. This is either, okay, look, this is what's coming, so keep going. And I feel for those of you that do find yourself in this uncertainty, I do believe, because it's not the first card, I do believe you're already in it. So I feel the majority of you are probably at this Nine of Wands, and then some of you are here and some of you are here, but most of you will be here where you've got to integrate everything that you've learned. You know, it's little things, Leo, like, you know, when we change so much, how do we show up in the world? Not as we were, but as our new self. That takes time to learn, because we have habits. We have our what's the word I'm looking for? Like autopilot. You know, we function in the world on autopilot half the time. We know, you know, if somebody says this is how we react. If somebody says that, that's how we react. You know, it's kind of built in with us because we have been like that a long time. And when we change, it's like, oh, that's my autopilot response. But now that I've changed, do I still want to respond that way? And because the first card is this Three of Cups, I almost get the feeling, Leo, it's the service to others, or it's how others pick up on this, or it's the integration of you completely. So your three, your body, mind and soul, that integration completely that jumps you from this to this. And then as additional information for the month, we have the two oracle cards and we have leader. And the card says, many true leaders on this planet aren't extroverted or loud. Instead, they carry such unpretentious wisdom that sings softly into the hearts of humans. If you are called to be a leader, open your heart and tend to your innate capacity to inspire others. Loud or soft, guiding others is a gift. And I feel, Leo, like I said in the beginning of the reading, I wonder if some of you have lost that Leo confidence. And with this card now, I'm kind of getting the feeling that maybe you haven't lost your confidence. Maybe your confidence has changed. So instead of being confident and loud, and this is my point of view, maybe you have become a little bit more quiet. maybe the wisdom that has come from all these lessons has maybe guided you to be a better listener, and maybe you talk less and listen more. But I like how the end of the card says, loud or soft, guiding others is a gift. And I think, Leo, you are true born leaders. I think you and Aries, I mean, there are so many other signs. Cancers are very good leaders as well. And there are other signs as well. But I just feel that when you are in alignment, and this is a little bit like Aries as well, and I'm drawn to mention Aries, so if you have any Aries in your chart, maybe go and watch theirs. Maybe Cancer as well, because the minute I said Aries as leaders, Cancer popped into my head as well, because Cancer as well, any sign when you go to extremes is not great. But for leadership, I find you three signs, when you are in alignment, you make true leaders. There's that sense of knowing what's right, listening to others. You can stand alone in your decision and go by it, but it's not for your good, it's always for the good of others. And I find that Aries and Cancer do the same. There's something about those three signs that I'm really being called to say. And it's funny because it's the 3 star signs, and I've got the 3 of Cups here. So you may find, Leo, that you're teaming up with an Aries and a Cancer, or you might find that that's in your chart. But in some way, this leadership card is making me think of Cancer and Aries as well. And this true leadership quality where you won't take recognition for the work done. There's this sense that you know how to stand in a group when the recognition is dished out, but when I want to say, you know, the mess hits the fan, you know how to stand out in front and be a true leader and guide others. And that's not something that comes naturally to a lot of people. And I feel that you, Aries and Cancer, have that leadership quality where you can be compassionate or caring, really see somebody else's point of view, but still be a leader. And that's what comes, my friends, from being in alignment with yourself. And then we end your reading with evolution. And the card says, in each lifetime we learn and grow so much, and each lesson adds to the rich evolution of our soul being. Like a beautiful tapestry, we weave ourselves brighter and more brilliant with each expansion in our energy. Connect to the bigger picture and see the divinely guided evolution of your life. What a way to finish this reading. It just kind of ties everything that I've just said in, Leo. I'm going to leave those messages there, my friends. Love and light, Leo. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.